Cold Harbor battlefield is known as one of the darkest locations in the history of the United States. This place is not only a silent witness to a major battle, but also holds tragic stories that linger to this day. The ground seems to have absorbed the suffering of thousands of soldiers who fought relentlessly. Even now, many believe that remnants of that past energy still remain, creating a mysterious aura that is difficult to explain with logic. The Battle at Cold Harbor took place during the American Civil War, a massive conflict that divided the nation into two sides. On this battlefield, Union forces led by Ulysses S. Grant faced the Confederate Army directly. The assault was brutal and merciless. In a short time, thousands of lives were lost, making this one of the bloodiest battles of the war. The strategy used in the battle has drawn the attention of many historians. Grant chose to launch a massive frontal assault against heavily fortified Confederate positions. This decision is often regarded as one of the most controversial moves in his military career. Many Union soldiers advanced without adequate protection, facing relentless gunfire that tore through their ranks. Within just a few hours, casualties fell in horrifying numbers. The Union lost more than 12,000 soldiers, while the Confederates also suffered heavy losses, with over 5,000 casualties. These figures reflect how intense and uneven the battle was. Many of the fallen were not even evacuated, left behind on the battlefield in heartbreaking conditions. After the battle ended, the atmosphere at Cold Harbor turned into an eerie silence. The land that was once filled with gunfire was now left with a heavy stillness. However, that silence did not mark the end of its story. Instead, this is where various mysterious tales began to emerge, passed down from generation to generation by local residents. Visitors who come to this site often report strange experiences that are difficult to explain. Some claim to see figures of soldiers wandering aimlessly among the trees. They appear as if searching for something they can never find. These figures emerge suddenly, then vanish without a trace, leaving behind a chilling sensation. Others report seeing shadows of troops seemingly performing battle maneuvers. Their movements appear coordinated, as if the battle is still ongoing in another dimension. These sightings often occur at night, when a thin layer of fog covers the area. The scene feels so real that it sends shivers down the spine. Another frequently reported phenomenon is the appearance of small white lights at night. These lights float slowly above the ground, moving without any clear pattern. Some believe they are manifestations of the spirits of soldiers who have yet to find peace. These lights are often seen in areas that were once the most intense points of combat. In addition to visual sightings, auditory experiences are also common. Many locals report hearing the sound of horse hooves along Route 156. The sound appears in the middle of the night, when the road is completely quiet. There are no horses, no vehicles, yet the sound is clear, as if echoing from the past. Some witnesses even claim to smell gunpowder in the air. This distinct scent, usually present only after gunfire, suddenly appears without any clear source. The smell comes and goes abruptly. This phenomenon leads many to believe that remnants of the battle are still trapped in the area. Near the battlefield lies an old cemetery that is also known to be haunted. This place holds many mysterious stories that are just as chilling. One of the most famous tales is about a little girl who is often seen wandering around the cemetery. Her presence adds to the dark atmosphere that already surrounds the site. The little girl is described as wearing a white dress with a small hat on her head. Her face is said to be very beautiful, yet her gaze carries deep sadness. She is often seen standing still or walking slowly among the graves. Her presence does not feel threatening, but instead evokes an inexplicable sense of sorrow. Local legend says that the girl died after falling from a window of the cemetery caretaker's house. The tragic incident occurred many years ago, yet the story continues to be told to this day. The house still stands, serving as a silent witness to the event that claimed her life. Some visitors claim to have seen the girl peeking out from the window of the house. She appears briefly, then disappears without a trace. These encounters often happen without warning, leaving those who witness them both startled and captivated. This has become one of the most popular stories associated with Cold Harbor. The caretaker's house itself holds other unsettling mysteries. It is said that the house also served as an emergency burial site for hundreds of soldiers who died in the battle. Due to the overwhelming number of casualties, they were buried hastily around the area, including beneath the house itself. This story leads many to believe that the ground surrounding the house is filled with restless spirit. The lingering energy from mass death is thought to be the cause of the strange phenomena reported in the area. It is no wonder that many visitors feel uneasy when they are there. Some individuals who are sensitive to supernatural elements report sudden drops in temperature in certain areas. The air becomes extremely cold, even when the weather is warm. This change is often considered a sign of an unseen presence. Others report a feeling of being watched while walking through the battlefield. Even when no one is around, the sensation feels very real. It is as if unseen eyes are following their every move. This experience often causes visitors to leave the area quickly. Another strange phenomenon is the sound of faint whispers in the silence. The voices are unclear, yet enough to send chills down the spine. Some people try to locate the source of the sound, but never find anything. The whispers come and go without a trace. Cold Harbor Battlefield has now become a destination for both history enthusiasts and seekers of paranormal experiences. The site offers a combination of deep historical significance and intriguing supernatural stories. People visit for different reasons, but often leave with unforgettable experiences. Despite the many eerie stories, not everyone believes in them. Some consider them to be the result of imagination or suggestion. However, for those who have experienced strange events firsthand, it is difficult to dismiss what they felt. Over time, Cold Harbor remains a symbol of a great tragedy in history. It serves as a reminder that war always leaves deep scars, not only for those who fought, but also for future generations. The stories that emerge from this place seem to echo the darkness of the past. Many researchers and paranormal investigators are drawn to uncover the mystery behind the phenomena here. They use various tools to detect unusual activity. The results vary, but most agree that there is something difficult to explain through science. Stories about Cold Harbor continue to grow over time. Every visitor carries home their own experience, adding to the long list of mysterious encounters associated with the site. These stories spread, strengthening Cold Harbor's reputation as one of the most haunted locations. For some, visiting this place is a way to honor the soldiers who died. They come to remember history and reflect on the meaning of sacrifice. However, the experience they gain often goes beyond a typical historical visit. The atmosphere at Cold Harbor is difficult to describe. There is something different about it, something not found elsewhere. The combination of history, tragedy, and mystery creates a unique yet unsettling environment. Some visitors say they feel connected to the past while being there. It is as if they can sense the emotions that once filled the place. This feeling makes their experience deeper and more personal. Cold Harbor Battlefield is not just a historical site. It is a place where the past and present seem to meet. The stories within it continue to live on, retold by those who visit and experience its strangeness. In the end, whether all these stories are true or not remains a mystery. But one thing is certain: Cold Harbor will always be remembered as a place where history and legend walk side by side, creating a story that will never truly be forgotten.